Hello, welcome to Architect Interview Question Series by Knowledge Powerhouse. Let's go on to see our next question in the series. What are the differences between publisher subscriber and message queue models? So these are two models of asynchronous communication. One is publisher subscriber, PubSub, and message queue. Let's see what are the differences. So both of these models, as I mentioned, are asynchronous, which means like they are different from the API way of communication, where one client reaches out to server and it gets the response immediately. Whereas in this model of communication, we just send a message and like subscriber or the downstream applications can get the message at their own time. So some of the main differences between these are like, if you see, this is the message queue model and the previous one was publisher subscriber. Here publisher is having topic, and then from topic there are different subscribers who are subscribing to this topic. So one message is published by a publisher and the subscribers, multiple subscribers can get those messages. Whereas in message queue, if you have this kind of a message queue, there are different senders who will keep sending those messages to the queue, and the receivers, they keep picking up those messages from the queue based on their preferences. So that way, this is the main difference between these two. So in message queue, we have one stream of messages. If you see the previous diagram, there's one message queue, one stream. Whereas in PubSub, you can have multiple topics on which things are published, and this stream is consumed by one consumer in general. That is what it found. Like one consumer is consuming to that stream, so it's more like a point to point kind of a thing, but it's not like a API. So you're publishing into the message queue, and then subscriber or the consumer is consuming from the other end of the queue. In PubSub model, you can have multiple consumers for the same message. So in message queue, one consumer is picking and consuming it. Here in PubSub, there can be multiple consumers and which are multiple subscribers, and same message they can consume. And if you see example of newspaper, like one newspaper is published and different subscribers, like different consumers, they can read the same news from those newspapers. In message queue, we, as I mentioned, it's like point to point, that if first we are putting items in the queue and one by one people are picking from that queue. So even if there are multiple consumers, each consumer gets one instance of that message, and then they can consume it, and then message is removed from the queue. So messages come to the queue and they are removed from the queue one by one. So in PubSub, the message will be removed only when all the subscribers have successfully consumed, or we can have some kind of an expiry time on that message. So you can publish, like in Kafka, like you can publish a message to a topic, and then from that topic, all the consumers can consume it, or after a specific period, maybe the retention period is like 1 day or 2 day, that message can be removed from there. So in these many of these systems, we put a retention policy, which is like for how long the message will remain in the system, even if it is consumed by all the consumers. This is done so that like if some consumer goes down or some issue happened with them and they want to read it again, or while reading they face some kind of a failure, so they can again go back to the previous offset and start reading from there. So that way, like this PubSub model provides this kind of a retention policy also. Whereas in message queue, if message has been read and removed, you do not have that message again. So that is another big difference between these two systems. So I hope this has made it clear for you. And there are different scenarios where we use PubSub, and there are scenarios where we use message queue. Mostly whenever we have some kind of a broadcast kind of a system where we have to broadcast same message to multiple people, we use PubSub kind of a system where one a change or one kind of a information is published to a topic. From there, multiple subscribers can consume it. Whereas some places where we have to process the high amount of load or large amount of data, then we can use a message queue where a lot of clients are requesting for something, so all those things go into one message queue, and from there message queue there are different threads who are picking one by one and processing those requests. So that is a concept where we use the message queue, like more like using as a buffer, so that there is not very high load on the system. And there are more differences also, and there's a lot of literature available on it. And in our more topics, we'll be covering this. All right, thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, do post in our comments. We'll be happy to answer for you. Thank you and have a great day.